Hey folks, Sylvius here. We are here for episode 3 of my Skyrim Let's Play. Purpose for this one is to get us to Whiterun. We are going to stop on the way at a mod house that I've downloaded. We're also going to be stopped on the way to be bothered by this dude.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
It's funny that his one leg was going wiggy because he was standing on the thing. So he is the courier. He delivers mail. The mail for today, I'm going to read these two while I read it and just pop that open. Is Lord de Finesse. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sidgeir, and I have the honor to be the Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. The fame of your exploits, of which I've been here for a day, has brought you to my attention. If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Falkreath Hold, I invite you to speak to me the next time you are in Falkreath. Aside from the honor that accrues to the title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I can also tell you privately that a choice parcel of land in Falkreath would be available for you to purchase should your services prove useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain Jarl Sidgeir of Falkreath. So what this is from the Hearthfire DLC. It allows you to buy there's 3 parcels of land that exist in various towns. You can buy all 3 of them.
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to...
I'm going to pause this dude while I finish what I was saying real quick, actually. So basically, if I just go to Falkreath and I do some quests for that dude, he'll allow me to buy a plot of land, which I can then build a house on. And then there's 2 others that can be done. But we're not going to do that right away.
Against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
What is the Dawn Guard?
We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them.
I haven't noticed any vampire menace.
You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price.
Vigilance? Dawn Guard? What are you talking
The
about?
Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters.
Killing vampires. Where do I sign up?
Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
There we go. So that just starts us on the route to do the Dawn Guard DLC. We're also not going to deal with that right now. We are going to do a small quest here.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For a Nord village.
What's your problem with Sven?
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
You hope. You don't sound very sure. You're right. When have words ever inspired feelings of love? Let's go with that one.
I don't need your jokes right now. But maybe you have a point. Maybe Camilla needs some help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Okay.
All right, then.
So this is an interesting quest in that it's incredibly short and simple, but has multiple ways you can kind of move towards it. That's Sven's house. So just to show the letter that I received. Fendel's fake letter. My dearest Camilla, I yearn to have you as my own, washing my linens and my fine blonde hair, to cook my dinners from my stove and tend to my house while I wander. Yours truly, Sven. So, at this point, I could take this to Camilla and tell her that it's from Sven, in which case she won't like Sven anymore. And the elf dude, whose name is, I think, Fendel, will like me. I can also take it to Camilla and tell her that it's a fake letter from Fendel, and then she'll tell me that she doesn't like him anymore and that I should go meet up with Sven and tell them that I helped him out. I can also go to Sven now and tell him about the fake letter.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard
Fendel
no
wanted me to
stories.
deliver this letter to Camilla and say it was from you.
What is this? The elf playing at treachery? Shocking. As if I would write this dribble. How about we play a bit of a turnabout with Fendel? Here. I had to use simple words, but this letter should convince Camilla it's from him.
So now he gives me the letter, and now I get to deliver his letter to Camilla. And again, I can either tell her it's a fake letter, or I can tell her it's actually from Fendel. Dear Camilla, I know I have called upon you at your house many times, and while we may be grown close, I need you to put any desire you may have for me aside. I am a true-born son of Valenwood, and I could never befoul my bloodline by courting an Imperial. I hope we can remain true friends, provided you understand your people's place in the Outmarried Dominion and respect me as such. Sincerely, Fendel. The reward is essentially the same for whoever you end up supporting in this petty thing. This is the wrong building. Whoops. Although this dude does sell alchemy ingredients, so I will buy those.
We got rooms and food. Long as you... A little wheat and we have plenty of Let's sate that appetite,
So I will, of course, buy these since I'm here.
Hard not to.
Mail is going bad. We need to get...
Well, before I went into the wrong building. Hey, look, it's Sven.
You should come hear me. Sleeping Giant Inn. For a small sum.
Fendel is a potential follower in the sense that you can, like, take him with you when you go out and fight monsters and stuff like that.
You're not from around here.
Sven wanted me to trick you into believing this letter was from Fendel.
What are you talking about? What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Fandal wrote this? Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Fandal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him. Good luck.
There we go.
Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
So he's a potential follower. I don't know when it was patched, and I don't know if it's still patched, or if it's patched at all, I should say, in the console versions of this game. However, Fendel can be a follower, which means you can take items from his inventory. And he's also a trainer
Riverwood's
for
agreeable
archery.
enough, I suppose. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Gave me 25 gold. Sweet. Now, I don't really use followers, so the fact that he's a potential follower is completely useless to me. Also, while we're here, we're going to go follow that treasure map, and I will showcase that in a second.
Smile on you, friend.
But you can pay him for archery training, and if this hasn't been fixed and patched, you can then trade items with him and take the money back. So you can basically use him for infinite training up until a certain extent. So you see we're in Riverswood. You can kind of see if I had a cursor, it'd be kind of cool. I can do it this way. Or no, I can't. Okay. So the island in the middle is where the two bridges connect, and the watermill, sawmill is. So where this is pointing to is actually right over here, in the hollowed out side of that fallen tree. So we're gonna go get our loot from that. Anyway, Fendal can also be a steward if you do in fact build a house. So what do we got here? A flawless garnet, 20 gold, a petty soul gem, a silver emerald necklace, and a silver ingot. Not bad at all. Now, with tasks completed in Riverwood, we are now going north towards the mod house that I installed. So we're gonna just kind of follow this little riverbank here for now. Now you'll see on my little like radar thing at the top that hut just appeared. So I'm like just entering distance for it to be visible. That is actually the house I downloaded. Now worth mentioning, you'll see that that's black fill with a white outline, whereas Riverwood here is a white fill with a black outline. White filling means I've discovered it. Black filling means it's undiscovered. You can see I'm actually not close enough to Bleak Falls Bear. Interesting. Ooh. Can I hit that deer? This is going to be a tough shot. I don't know if I'm going to pull it off or try. Oh, I hit it. Nice. There will probably be some wolves on this road also. Not going to bother taking the meat. Ooh, butterfly. Come on. Come on. No! Crap. Alright. And we got some wolves. Gonna ambush them. Can I get the other one? Got him. Got them both. Right in the head for that one. And I should have a mostly clear trip the rest of the way. Now that's the house I downloaded. And that wolf also happened to have a ring in it. Ooh, butterfly! Must get the butterfly. The blue butterflies are valuable alchemical ingredients. So yeah, this is all from a mod right here. This is called, when I get a little bit closer to it, it'll tell me because I can't remember the name. Riverside Lodge. Okay. Riverside Lodge has a decent amount of alchemical ingredients around it, so we're going to collect those all before we go in. Some juniper berries there. Hanging moss is actually a moderately useful alchemical ingredient too. So this is actually really nice that there's a large amount of it here. That's the door. It is of course locked and it requires a key. It's not a door you can pick. I'm going to take these salmon pieces, sacks of flour, more sacks of flour, carrots, snag some steel arrows, and get the rest of that salmon. Whoops, I did not actually mean to sit at the table. But yeah, that's a thing you can do. You can sit down. For, I'm not really sure why. There we go. Harvesting the animal parts. There we go. Did I? Okay, I actually did harvest that. Get in the rest of this. We have some mushrooms here. And then this is, again, for people who care, an outhouse. You can go to the bathroom here if you really need to. For anybody that's really into role-playing in the weirdest way possible. You know what, I'm not gonna knock it. You know, if that's what floats your boat, that's cool. Props to you. Get some snowberries here. Canis root. There we go. Various types of shrooms. We got some imp stool. Whitecap. Blistwort. More imp stool. Some blue mountain flowers. That's actually also a useful alchemical ingredient. Namira's rot. More Namira's rot. Fly amanitia. I'm not sure if I'm actually pronouncing that correctly. Juniper. And more hanging moss. That should be everything on this side. And now we're going to hop up into the little... Ooh, butterflies. So the blue butterflies are the ones that are the most valuable. The actual butterflies are pretty pointless as an alchemical ingredient, really. Got some thistle here. Another butterfly, which I'm struggling to grab. Where is it? There we go. Some lavender, more lavender, tundra cotton, butterflies. Get back here. Nope, he's gone. Not happening. Purple mountain feather, flower, purple mountain flower, not purple mountain feather. What am I saying? More flowers, butterfly. Just grabbing all the stuff here. More moss. And we got some jazzbay berries. This is a nice little stock of alchemical ingredients. Trust me on that. Spiked grass. More moss. More and more moss, in fact. More moss. and some nightshade. And that's everything. Alright, so now we're actually going to enter the place. Or we will after I hit these last spots that I apparently missed. Okay. And there we go. Oh! Butterfly! Don't leave me. There we go. Awesome. Fun fact, by the way, the butterflies are actually butterfly wings, and as a butterfly has two, when you grab the butterfly, you in fact get two. So the key to this place is inside of this little thing here. It's an add-up level lock, it's not too hard to get, and then you get the key. And then this little book controls the sorters that exist in the place. I leave all of them as they are. I do, however, change the layout. Your first layout option is between an armory and a library. The armory is the default. I prefer that. The second one is between a lobby and an armory. I prefer the armory. And the final one is between a follower's bedroom and a children's bedroom. I actually take the children's bedroom because then they put the follower's bedroom in a room that would have otherwise have just been a storage room, which is moderately convenient for me. For that way. There we go. So this is the house. We're going to grab these things. I'm going to harvest those, but generally speaking, I like to leave these things on there because I think they look nicer. I'm going to take that, though, just because it was big. Yeah, I like, generally speaking, besides the actual alchemical ingredients and the things that don't show any visible change when I take them. There we go. I like to leave everything behind here because I think it looks pretty. Again, note that there's a shrine to Mara here, which will cure any disease you have and also present you with the blessing of Mara. Now we've got on this level these 3 plaques. They each hold 2 weapons and a shield, and then we've also got this weapons rack that holds 5 weapons. Going down, we've got another plaque, and also we've got a whole bunch of hanging moss. Did I miss any up here? Okay, no hanging moss. All right. And then these are mannequins. In the vanilla game, they'd be like a dark wood type mannequin. I'm running a mod that makes them actually like have humanoid form. You can also change their race. See, now they're high elves. When I come back into this place, they'll all be replaced with high elves. But you can also change the race and be like Redguard, wood elf with weird hair, dark elf. Although they don't really change the skin color much, as for any of those you noticed, or an ugly, hideous orc. I keep him as Breton, though. Various storage places, treasure chests, more weapons racks, more weapons racks, more weapons racks. More mannequins, more plaques to store your stuff. I am a collector. I like to have all of my fancy, unique weapons and all of my cool stuff displayed, which is why I like these house mods. So yeah, I like to do it this way. Pretty simple, to be honest. Did I get that last hanging moss? It looks like I got that one. Okay. This is the storage room I talked about that ends up becoming a bedroom, which is useful because there's a smithery in here. It does have a small amount of ingots that it gives you. Like I said, when you rest in a bed, your skills go up slightly faster. So it's good to actually have that bed close by when I'm going to do my smithing. Now, I'm going to use this real quick, actually, to deconstruct these. Nah, I want to keep the bear pelt, though. We will make some leather strips, and then we'll keep everything else the same. Now, one of the things this mod has is these sorter scripts. So this little treasure chest, tiny one, stores jewelry, gems, dragon claws, or I can hit all, and it will take all 3 of those things. I'm only putting my gems in it, so now my gems are in it. And then this one, I'm actually going to skip it and leave it, because I want to put the... You know what, never mind. You know what I was just doing. So this one will take all of your ingots and your ores, your pelts and leather, and your dragon components. I'm just going to have it take all. So it just pulls all of your iron, your ingots, and your crafting materials out of your inventory. It's very simple. It's not like cheating in the sense that it's giving me anything I wouldn't have had normally. It's just a convenient thing so that I don't have to go like, this is what I would have to do if I wanted to take those out. I'd have to go, okay, switch, go over here, and then like scroll down through the list of things. So it's just a convenience. And then we got the final section over here. Again, we've got more plaques and stuff like that. This is the children's room. This could have been a follower's room. Bookshelf so that you can store books if you want. I'm going to take the key, and I'm going to take these steel daggers. Grab that little pile of gold. We got some soul gems here, and some soul gems up here. And I'm going to go grab all this, actually. We're going to go upstairs real quick, because I think there might be some moss. Yep. Some moss. There are more of shrines. There's actually shrines pretty much all over the place in this place. And this one actually, I meant to say skip. This one actually starts with some items in it that I'm going to take. Including a spell tome, which was nice. Okay. So I grabbed the soul gems, and I just grabbed the moss now. And there's a couple of alchemical ingredients sitting around. We're going to grab all those. Grab all of those. There we go. Took me a couple of tries. And then put all my alchemy ingredients in here. So now they're all out of my inventory. Although there's the ones over here. There we go. Now they're all out of my inventory. And right here, I can hit... Now this one already has some soul gems in it. We're going to grab all of them. And then you just put your filled soul gems in there. So now my filled soul gems are in there. And then I usually, personally, I put in this one any items that I plan on enchanting in the future. So I just put them in there. And then when I come around and I have enough soul gems, I do all of my enchanting like one big burst. So it looks like one piece of hanging moss I missed. Oh, snap. So yeah, this is a really nice house mod. This guy has done 2 other house mods. One of them is a redesign of an actual house that exists in the game called Breeze Home. And he also has another one called Mammoth Manor, which is located right about here, somewhere, right around there. And I actually have that mod also. So yeah. And as you can see too, there was these additional doors. This is the front door out of the house, so I'm going to just leave this way. And before I end this video, I want to showcase one additional place that exists in this mod, which is the bath. There is an outdoor tub so that you can shower, because again, that's apparently important to people. I don't know. I did miss a couple things. And we can also go into the Riverside Lodge sauna. Grab some more hanging moss. So we've got yeah, like a little sauna. Traditional Nord sauna book. Cleanse yourself with water first. Sit on the top bench at your own risk. Do not throw anything else than water onto the rocks. Too much steam gets you real dizzy. You tumble down and break your bones. If sweat gets in your eyes, just blink a couple of times. If you get a sliver in your backside from the bench, don't holler too loud. Neighbors will think we are butchering a horker and will be looking for chops the next day and right away be asking. If you get too hot, go jump into the river or lake. When men and women go in sauna, rule is behave in sauna as you would in the Temple of Nine Divines. There you go. So yeah, you actually have a little sauna here. See, it's all like foggy and stuff, and we got a Shrine of Debella. Yeah, and you can pull this little thing and take a shower. Boom. I'm not sure why this is important to some people, but it is important to some people. So we just, I just roll with it. Whatever, people. Ooh, butterfly! Need the butterflies. Okay, so yeah, at this point I'm going to end this video here. We're going to get to Whiterun, I guess, in the next one. So let me go back to the main menu. And that, folks, is episode 3. I showcased basically a mini quest in Riverwood and the Riverside Lodge mod house. So anyway, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, check me out on Patreon, Twitter, Facebook. I'll see you folks later.